What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Sixers has hired a GM. Now, I was, I swear to God, I was about to tell this guy in jiu-jitsu class, another parent, I was like, he's a Sixer fan. I was like, I didn't get a chance to. I was like, man, you ready for Elton Brand GM, right? Because it was obvious they weren't going to, it looked like they was going to hire internally. The big sticking point was with the Sixers is that when they wanted to make decisions, they wanted it to be a group decision. It didn't stop. It didn't just stop at the GM's desk. The president and whatever his name is and Brett had a say. So basically, Brett had a say. You know what I mean? So they wanted it. So the coach had a say and the GM had a say. It wasn't solely on the general manager. So when they were interviewing all these people, they were like, oh, I don't want to do that, because they wanted final say. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, screw it, man. We'll hire Elton. I think he was the G League GM. You know what I mean? I guess that was his internship. But it just means, all this means is, this is going to look good for what's his name? For Elton. Put this on his resume. But it really means that, who has the more power in this front office is Brett Brown. You know what I mean? I guess the owner, they really trust Brett. He's been there from the thick and thin, and it's going to be his ball game. They just needed to, Brett didn't want to do the day-to-day and the coaching, you know what I'm saying? So they'll give the day-to-day to Elton, and whenever something comes up, he's going to run it by Brett, and Brett's going to say yay or nay, then Elton's going to make the pick like he made the choice. You know what I mean? But it was collaborative. But it's going to look good for Elton. It's going to build Elton's resume up. And that's that. And it looks good for the league. I always think that the players should be becoming the general managers, presidents more in these sports. You know what I mean? Because, they know the game. You know what I mean? So nothing on a racial thing or anything like that. It just makes common sense to me. Now, you're going to have to find smart people within those players, and that's going to whittle it down a lot. But Elton Brand is one of those smart guys. You know what I mean? He went to Duke. And one thing about Duke, they never just recruited people just to recruit. You had to at least be able to have the academics to go to Duke. They didn't care how big of the baller you are. You had to be. They picked the best ballers, the smartest kids. The best ballers went to Duke. That's why it was the white boys for a while. Then when the Shine started getting their grades together, that's when the Shine started going to Duke. Man, that was like, oh man. But they never compromised their entry academics and stuff like that. So I think Elton has the mental capacity for the job as well. You know what I mean? He's one of them guys that he was always well spoken. I think he was. I think he was part of the Players Association or something like that. We'll see. It's still in Brett's hands. That's all I got to say. Peace.